The Six, Raptors, Diamond, Key, new ride, old ride, bad times, good times. Hey guys, welcome. How's everything going? Yeah, so you know that Drake shared the cover art for his new album, Views from the Six. That's right, it looks pretty dope, man. This is the deal. What he did is he's sitting on top of the CN Tower. Some think it's cheesy. I think it's pretty sweet because, of course, there's great views there. Here's some facts of the CN Tower after Drake tweeted out, "To the city I love and to the people in it, thank you for everything, #views." So the CN Tower is built by the Canadian National Railways in 1976. And in 1995, the CN Tower became a public company and continues to be federally owned and managed by Canada Lands Company, CLC Limited, a Crown corporation. The CN Tower, well, how tall do you think it is? It's really tall. It's 553.33 meters. For those people who hate the metric system, it's 1,815 feet and 5 inches. It was the world's tallest tower up until 2010, until some guys at Dubai made one way bigger. There's all these different observation levels, which is cool. There's the glass floor outdoor terrace. There's the lookout level. There's the sky pod. There's a 360-degree restaurant. There's the edge walk, which is super dope. And then there's a spot where Drake sits. The cost to build the CN Tower was about $63 million, and it took approximately 40 months to build. They started building it on February 6, 1973. The tower was completed on February 22nd, 1974. Over 1,500, actually 1,537 courageous workers toiled around the clock 5 days a week, 24 hours a day to build the CN Tower. The weight of it is 1,117,910 metric tons, or 130,000 tons. The amount of annual visitors at the CN Tower are 1.5 million international visitors. There's 400 regular staff members, 550 in the peak tourist season. The restaurant holds 400 people, and the time for it to revolve, that's right, that's why it's called 360, takes 72 minutes. So the CN Tower gets about 75 lightning strikes on it a year, but they built these copper rods that run right from the top all the way through to the ground to prevent damage. I'm just a little nervous for Drake when he went up there on a cloudy day. It could have been it for him. The CN Tower is very conscious about birds flying into it, so they have special lighting so birds can't get hurt. On a clear day, you can see about 160 kilometers away, all the way to Niagara Falls and even into New York State. Drake, it was a cloudy day, probably couldn't see that much. Who cares? He does it in his private helicopter. Every year, thousands of people climb the CN Tower. I've done it before, and then I had to eat a breakfast right after I did it, and I threw up all over the place. That's because there was 1,776 steps, which is 144 flights. Man, that's a good workout. Most people do it in about 30 to 40 minutes. I'm not even lying here. I did it in 17. Some people are questioning, did Drake use a stock photo of the CN Tower for his cover, Views from the Six? He did not use a stock photo. In fact, an OVO rep confirmed that the image of the CN Tower that Drake is sitting upon is shot by Caitlin Cronenberg. Cronenberg actually took to Instagram to thank Drake that she was so honored to have her photo used as the cover. I guess that proves that Drake, well, he photoshopped himself on the CN Tower. Now, I have a feeling, much like his Hotline Bling video, where everyone superimposed themselves and photoshopped still images and stuff, they're going to do that with them, either sitting on the CN Tower with Drake, pushing Drake off the CN Tower, or just smoking a spliff with Drake. That's what's going to go on. Watch out, internet. The memes, the photoshops, they're all coming with Drake sitting on the CN Tower for his new cover from Views from the Six. 29, 29. Best I ever had. Worst behavior. Old crib, new crib.
Thanks again for hanging out with us. Leave your comments below. I've lost my voice. I'll tell you why tomorrow on the program between 4 and 6, channel 168, The Todd Shapiro Show on SiriusXM. Again, it's SiriusXM channel 168. Let us know what you think of the new Drake Views from the Six cover from my hometown. We'll read your comments on air. Thanks again for hanging out with us.
Me as Manny, me as Jimmy, me as Drake.
You smell what Todd is spewing? The Todd Shapiro Show, SiriusXM channel 168.
Hey, what's up? I'm Roddy. Subscribe to our channel. You're going to love it. For the rest of this episode, you got to check out our podcast online on the website. Go check it out. You won't be disappointed.
It was amazing.